Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. General Hospital spoilers and updates tease Kate Mansi reveals what's next for Kristina Davis in a recent interview. Michael Fairman TV recently spoke to Kate, and she offered some teasers of what's ahead on the show. Kristina's journey on General Hospital has been nothing short of tumultuous, marked by profound emotional and physical upheavals that will leave lasting scars. Serving as a surrogate for her sister Molly, Kristen Vaganos, and her partner TJ, Taj Bello, Kristina's life took a dramatic turn. She crashed through a window during the heated confrontation with Ava Jerome, Maura West, who was attempting to undermine her father, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Following the heartbreaking loss of the baby she was carrying, her breakup with Blaze, Jacqueline Grace Lopez, and her vow for revenge, Kristina has been engulfed in a deep grief. As she navigates this pain, a darker side of her, reminiscent of her father Sonny, is beginning to surface. In the episode of the ABC daytime drama on Wednesday, September 25th, Kristina discovers that Sonny shot and killed John Jagger Cates, Adam J. Harrington, a thought she had herself. Now, her mother, Alexis, is in prison for this crime, leaving Kristina in a tough spot between her parents. Kate Mansi, who won a Daytime Emmy, assumed the role of Kristina in May 2023. With her prominent storyline, Mansi is likely to be a strong contender for next year's Emmy. Fans first saw her as Abigail DeMera on Days of Our Lives, where she also faced many challenges. Under Kate's skilled portrayal, Kristina's story is both heartbreaking and thrilling, keeping viewers eager to see what she will do next. Michael Fairman TV talked to Kate, diving into her character's adventures on the soap, her collaborations with fellow cast members, and the imminent departure of her on-screen sister, Kelly Monaco Sam. They also explored the exciting twists and turns of this captivating storyline within the renowned soap. Fairman: Kate, when did you start to grasp the direction of your character's journey, especially following the loss of the baby? Were you aware you were on the brink of this major storyline, considering you were new to GH? And what were your thoughts about the role? Kate: it's a mix of yes and no. When Frank Valentini, the executive producer of GH, invited me to join, I understood I would be part of two key elements. One was the storyline about my on-screen sister's endometriosis, where I would be surrogate. I felt it was vital to support such narratives. I also knew I would portray an LGBTQIA+ character with those factors. I was excited to say, yes, I'm in. Frank hinted that this would be a significant storyline. I prefer to focus on what's currently happening rather than looking too far ahead. I knew we wouldn't actually have the baby, but only knew the details a month before filming. Once we learned it would involve a confrontation with Ava, it all clicked into place, especially since Ava was messing with Sonny's medication, creating a beautifully chaotic situation. Fairman: you are in a scene with Maura West when Kristina crashes through the window. What did you think about that? Does Kristina not see her mistake at all? Kate: you always have to believe your character is right. I can see where Kristina and I are similar and different. She is very bold in a way that I'm not. We both commit fully, but she acts on impulse more than I do. So to answer your question, no, at that moment, Kristina didn't think she was doing anything wrong. It was only later that she started to understand. In the latest episode, she had a conversation with Felicia Scorpio, Kristina Wagner. Kristina expressed, I'm really scared that Molly is correct that I caused all of this. Kate reflects on the situation, noting that when everything escalated, she was eventually able to step back and acknowledge her role in it all. She recognized that she didn't have to stand by Ava's side. However, in that intense moment, her instinct was to defend her father. Caught in a dilemma that felt insurmountable, she faced a choice: either testify against her own father and risk sending him to prison or remain silent. It truly felt like being trapped between a rock and a hard place. Fairman: that scene you shared with Kristina Wagner, Felicia, was truly remarkable. Given that she experienced the loss of her son, Harrison, in real life, hearing her say, I understand what it's like to lose a child, was incredibly moving. You were portraying the opposite side of that emotion in the moment. Kate, I must admit, it was so emotionally intense that I haven't felt that level of nervousness for a scene in ages. I was anxious all day long. I approached Kristina and confessed, I need to be honest with you. I'm really feeling nervous. I expressed to her, I recognize that you've approached this situation in such a unique way, and it honestly makes me a bit anxious. I feel almost callous bringing some of this up with you. It felt quite self-centered to voice these thoughts. As the actor, I was aware of this. So I told her, we can rehearse or skip it entirely, whatever you prefer. I'm here to support you, but I want to make sure we tackle these scenes in a way that truly honors your son's memory and the incredible strength you possess. After watching the scenes, I found myself texting her about her performance. She was like a steadfast rock amidst chaos. Her empathy and warmth shone through, which perfectly reflects Kristina Wagner's essence. Fairman. Felicia recommends that Kristina join a support group for mothers who have lost their children and talk to a therapist. Is Kristina too closed off to take that step right now? Kate. At that moment, her sister Sam McCall, played by Lindsay Hartley in that episode, encourages her by saying she did a great job. She nudges Kristina, insisting, you're going. There's a moment where I look at her as if to say, I'm not doing this. But she insists, no, you're going. We intended to show that until Kristina enters Felicia's office, she is uncertain about going in and doubts her ability to process her feelings. Kate. She wants to escape and fight back, but when she's with Felicia, her feelings take control, and she has to face herself right then. Fairman. There were moments where we, as viewers, wondered, is this the big change for Kristina? She's in the hospital, she's lost the baby, she breaks up with Blaze, and she starts acting like Sonny's daughter. We're left thinking, Kristina might become a mobster. What did you think about those scenes, especially when Jacqueline Grace Lopez as Blaze says goodbye? And then we see Kristina become vengeful. Kate, Kristina has faced a lot of trauma, from falling out of a 5-story window to losing her baby in almost her own life, plus nearly losing her dad before all this. It's overwhelming for her. She thinks, I can't let anyone in. The pain is too great. And she wonders, what can I do about it? Grief and a desire for revenge cloud her judgment. Kristina used to rely on her dad to handle problems, but now she wants to take responsibility for her own life and actions. Kristina must take ownership now because she feels she has nothing left. When Natalia, Eva LaRue, mentions the concert tour opportunity with Blaze, it gives Kristina a reason to push people away, and that includes her partner. Fairman. I believe your Emmy reel is highlighted by your portrayal of Kristina at her baby's grave. It was tough to watch you act in that storm with heavy rain soaking you completely. How did it feel to perform in all that water? Kate. Oh my gosh, it was wild. They had 3 scenes, each about 3 or 4 pages long. When I first read them, I thought, how can I make these stand out? You can't just keep going on like that for so long. I collaborated with Frank and Jennifer Brogdon, senior producer GH'd, to come up with some unique choices. I suggested in this scene, she is trying to get as close as possible to her child. She is in deep pain and would do anything, even crawl into the grave. Fairman. What is your view on Kristina's relationship with her sister, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, considering everything that has happened? Kate. They are completely at odds, although I believe they have a strong love for each other. I feel fortunate to work with Kristen because she brought a lot of skill and talent to the show, which has been very helpful. We connected right away, almost like we had always been sisters, which is wonderful. The key we discovered is that as long as we both firmly believe we are right in our own ways and the other is wrong, we will be okay. Fairman. Last week, we learned that Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grant, has been sent to Pentonville. Molly is suspicious of Kristina, believing she knows more about John Jagger Cates, Adam J. Harrington, murder, and is allowing her mother to take the blame for a crime she didn't commit. What are your thoughts on this? KT? Does Kristina ever just let things be? She's going to get involved. She knows her mom found the gun and feels responsible. This situation really affects her. They triggered Kristina's instincts, making her think, this is all my fault. I need to fix this. So now she's going to embark on a mission to make things right. Fairman. Kristina confessed that during the storm, she went to the Quartermains with the plan to kill Kate. Sonny and Kristina talked, and he implied he killed John without directly saying it. He assured her that Alexis would not be charged for the crime at that moment. Does Kristina trust Sonny, or is she scared? Kate. I believe both feelings are strong. She realizes what her father has done and feels the pain of being caught between her parents, not wanting either to suffer the consequences. This adds to her guilt, shame, and grief. She blames herself for her mother's imprisonment, but also worries about her father being blamed. Fairman. Does Kristina really believe she went to the queues with a gun but didn't use it? Or do you think she forgot that she shot Case? Kate. I don't think she was fully aware. She was overwhelmed by her trauma and felt desperate to take action. She was in such a dark place and didn't know how to cope. She just wanted the pain to end. Whether she intended to use the gun on herself or not, she was fixated on wanting to kill Kate. She went to the car and was lost in her thoughts then. Something snapped her out of it. Fairman. Looking ahead, do you believe Kristina will be a character we can support, or will she continue to be driven by revenge? Kate. Aren't those types of characters also worth supporting? Have you seen Ava Jerome? I think Kristina will always be caught between two worlds. She was brought up by Sonny Corinthos, who has his own moral code and beliefs. However, I think significant events are on the horizon that will shift Kristina's view on things. Fairman. Do you think Kristina will find love again after everything that's happened? She answers, of course, it's a soap. Fairman. What's it like collaborating with Nancy and Morris as your on-screen parents? Kate. I really enjoy it. I'm thrilled to be working with him. I had no idea I would be their daughter. When Frank told me I was being cast, I asked him not to reveal who it was, just to share the storyline I would be involved in. When I learned it was Mortis and Nancy, it felt like a gift. I adore Nancy. I often say she combines the physical comedy and timing of Lucille Ball with the youthful cynicism of Jean Smart, and that same edgy, bold attitude like Katharine Hepburn. We always say our mom is legendary. She's so funny. Kristen and I laugh a lot. The first time I saw Nancy cry was during her visit to Kristina in the hospital. I looked at her and said, Nancy, you have feelings. This storyline has really showcased Nancy's talent. And what's great is that she doesn't always show her vulnerability. So when she does, it's incredibly impactful. Nancy, Kate, and Kristen are a good fit as Alexis and her two youngest daughters. The relationship plays out very well on screen. Fairman. When Morris first met you and you began playing his on-screen daughter, was he welcoming as an actor or did he challenge you? Kate. He was wonderful. Morris naturally takes on the role of a mentor or father figure, which I really appreciate. It's very endearing. When I started filming my first episode with him, I think he thought I might be nervous. He came over, hugged me, and said, "Come here." Then he told me, "Remember, it's supposed to be fun," meaning not to stress out. I replied, "Of course, it's supposed to be fun. Let's do this." That really set a positive tone for our working relationship. He smiled at me, and it felt great. Fairman. Sam is coming to the conclusion that one way to assist her mother is by locating the gun and demonstrating her innocence. Will there be more scenes featuring Kelly Monaco? Kate. Absolutely, there will be. Lindsay Hartley won't be returning, but I do have some upcoming scenes with Kelly. Collaborating with her has been wonderful. I have a lot of admiration for Kelly Monaco. She was incredibly warm and inviting when I joined. I believe she's exceptionally talented and destined for even greater achievements. Fairman. You'll be joining us at the Graceland Fan Celebration taking place from October 25th to 27th. This marks your first appearance at such a significant event featuring the cast. There's even a Halloween segment, and tickets are still available for those interested. Kate. Absolutely. I've got my Halloween outfit ready. I've never been one to celebrate Halloween much, but this occasion feels just right. I really think it's going to be amazing. I know Frank puts in a lot of effort to make it special, and everyone contributes to crafting a fantastic event for Graceland. Fairman. There's also a queue and a session planned for the audience, giving them the chance to ask the stars questions. How do you feel about spontaneous questions? Is that something you enjoy? Kate. Are you serious? Absolutely enjoy participating in Q&A sessions. It's fascinating to discover what catches people's attention and what slips by them. We often get so wrapped up in our own perspectives. It's exciting to see what piques their interest. Being a naturally curious person, I find it incredibly intriguing when others show curiosity about our work. In short, the answer to Fairman's question about questions and answers was overwhelmingly positive. Fairman, this month marks a significant milestone for your former co-star, Billy Flynn, who has been portraying Chad DiMera on Days of Our Lives for 10 years. You played his leading lady, Abigail Devereaux DiMera, for quite some time. What are your thoughts on Billy's achievement? Kate, Billy will forever be my leading man. I have so much love for him. I'm thrilled and incredibly proud of his accomplishment. It's a fantastic milestone. And honestly, I'm not surprised at all. He's definitely going to be a lasting part of the legacy of Days of Our Lives. Fairman, can you share a hint about what GH fans can look forward to for Kristina in the upcoming episodes? Will she struggle with her feelings about her parents and how to help them? Kate, absolutely. Kristina is in the early stages of dealing with her grief. She's also concerned about her parents and what might happen to them. There are some developments on the way that will deeply affect her and the Davis family, implying the Sam's death storyline. This could either tear them apart completely, leaving us unsure when they'll reunite, or it could strengthen their bond in a way that only such challenges can. Have you filmed the scene where Kristina confronts Ava about the incident when Kristina broke through the window of the Metro Court hotel room and what happened afterward? Kate, I don't think we filmed that yet. I can say that as long as both characters are present, Kristina will always hold on to this. I don't see that changing. There are some fun scenes I just recorded that will be shown soon, and a new character will join this complicated situation between Ava and Kristina. Fairman, so is Kristina finished with her thoughts of wanting to harm Ava for losing her child? Kate, no. She is very much seeking revenge and believes Ava should face consequences for her actions. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with GH right now. Come back here often for General Hospital spoilers, news, and updates.